Good morning. Taking this and turning it into a ribbon fairy. The first thing I'm going to do is take the Grosgrain ribbon. You can use any color, it doesn't really matter. I couldn't find a 1.5, so this one is 5/8. It's going to have to do, it will do for children. I'm going to measure a yard, which is 36 inches, and if you haven't got anything that measures 36 inches, 12 inches 3 times. Next, you're going to fold your ribbon in half and then mark your halfway point. I'm going to be marking with some tailor's chalk. So just like that. I'm going to measure all of my ribbon at 18 inches, and then I'm going to add 2 more inches so I can wrap the top part. Now that I have my ribbon cut and my grosgrain belt marked, I'm going to take this fabric glue and start applying it to this and this. So I have the glue under there, and then now I'm going to fold it, put some more glue, fold it again, and then clip it. So it's going to look like this. So definitely be careful if you're using the sheer wispy thread ribbon like I am, because it will soak through. I would recommend either parchment paper underneath or wax paper. You might even be able to use just like butcher paper or freezer paper. When you've got everything wrapped and it's dried, it will look like this. Then you can tie it around your little fairy. I didn't really like how it looked without that third layer, the green ribbon, so I'll show you how I did that. It's not as nice or neat. I glued it down, then I folded it up, and then glued it, or pressed it together so it hit that glue right there, and then I glued it over the top. If you do not like this look, that's fine. You don't have to glue it down again on the front. I did. Not a big deal. If you don't like the glue I used, that's fine. If you don't want to go buy it, that's fine. You can use hot glue. I would do a low temperature hot glue. I know that seems kind of contradictory. And now all you have to do is finish your ends. So if you've used a thin ribbon like I have, you're going to need to stop the fraying at the ends. And this is how I do it. Take your handy dandy Fray Check and then apply it to the end. You are going to put a line right along the end. Now that you've got that on there, you can let it dry. This is where definitely parchment paper or wax paper would come in handy, because it does get sticky, and I will leave that on your cutting mat. So this is what the ribbon fairy little skirt looks like. Yep, you can see where I glued it. That kind of bothers me a little bit, but it's okay. So that's just a really quick way to do I say quick. You have to let it dry. Unless you use hot glue. Hot glue, like I said, hot glue at low temperature. You don't have to use ribbon. You can use like scraps of fabric. But that's just a quick and easy costume that you can do for adults or children to go to a Renaissance festival.